God is saying to you today, my beloved child, I speak to you now in ways that reach beyond the noise of your circumstances and deeper than the fears that try to cloud your heart. I have watched every moment of your life with careful attention. Not a single tear has fallen from your eyes without my awareness. Not one moment of confusion, disappointment, or heartbreak has passed unnoticed by me. I have heard every prayer you whispered in faith, every cry you released in exhaustion, and every silent hope you carried within your heart even when you felt too weak to speak it aloud. If you are satisfied with this video, please give us $100 super thanks. You may think that some of your prayers were ignored or forgotten, but nothing you have ever brought before me evaporated into emptiness. I have stored every request, every desire, every moment of surrender. Even the prayers you prayed years ago, prayers you believe slipped away or no longer matter, still exist in my hands and remain part of the work I am doing within and around you. I never lose track of what my children lift up to me. I know that there are moments when life feels heavy, when the path becomes unclear, when you look at your situation and wonder why things unfolded the way they did. There were seasons when you hoped for one outcome and received another. There were doors you wanted me to open that remained closed. There were relationships you wanted me to preserve that dissolved. There were opportunities you chased that never materialized. You questioned, you wrestled, you wondered, and in those moments you wondered if something was wrong with your faith, your prayers, or your purpose. But hear me clearly, nothing about your journey has been wasted. Nothing about your past has disqualified you. Nothing about the pain you experienced was meant to destroy you. Though you may not yet understand the reasons behind certain events, I am fully aware of every detail of your story. I am not confused. I am not uncertain. I am not improvising. I am orchestrating all things with precision, compassion, and purpose. There are places in your life where it appears I was silent, but in truth, I was working behind the scenes in ways you could not yet perceive. My silence was never absence. My delay was never denial. My restraint was never punishment. Sometimes I withhold answers because I am positioning you for something greater. Sometimes I allow temporary discomfort to produce strength, clarity, and endurance within you. Sometimes I permit certain people to walk away because their presence would hinder your growth, disrupt your peace, or limit your destiny. You do not always see the full picture, but I do. Your heart has endured wounds, wounds from people you trusted, wounds from situations you never saw coming, wounds from disappointment you never expected to face. You have wondered why I allowed certain things to happen, why certain prayers were answered differently, why certain struggles lasted longer than you thought you could handle. But I want you to know this truth: out of every hurt, I am bringing healing. Out of every disappointment, I am bringing restoration. Out of every setback, I am preparing a comeback. Out of every closed chapter, I am writing a new one filled with peace, clarity, and purpose. I saw when you kept going even though you felt like giving up. I saw when you loved others even when your own heart was hurting. I saw when you forgave people who never apologized. I saw when you held on to hope even in seasons that seemed hopeless. I saw when you chose faith over fear, obedience over comfort, and prayer over panic. None of these moments were wasted, they reached my heart, and they are part of the reason I am bringing breakthrough into your life. There are blessings I have prepared for you, blessings that require time, maturity, and alignment. Some things could not come earlier because you were not ready for them yet, and some things could not manifest while certain people or situations remained in your life. I am not withholding to harm you, I am timing things to protect you. What I release in your life will not be temporary, fragile, or easily stolen. When I bless you completely. When I elevate you, no one can pull you down. When I open a door, no one can close it. So, my child, I need you to hold on. These last few months, years, or seasons may have felt like stretching, pruning, battling, or waiting, but they were not wasted seasons. I was preparing you, refining you, strengthening you, and positioning you for what is ahead. Even though the pressure was intense, it produced resilience. Even though the silence felt long, it deepened your trust. Even though the challenges were painful, they purified your perspective. You emerged wiser, more mature, and more equipped for the blessings that are coming. Your life is not defined by your pain but by my promises. Your story is not shaped by the losses you faced but by the victories I am preparing for you. Your identity is not determined by what people said or did but by what I have declared over you. I have called you chosen, loved, redeemed, and strengthened. You are not defeated. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not abandoned. You are mine. I know the weight you carry. I know the questions you hide. I know the fears you try to silence. But I want you to surrender those burdens to me. Trust me in a way you have never trusted before. Release your tendency to control outcomes. Let go of the anxiety that tries to predict the future. Set down the worries that keep you awake at night. My hands are capable of holding what overwhelms you. My presence is the place where you will find rest. In this season, I am calling you into deeper faith, not faith based on what you see, but faith rooted in who I am. I am teaching you to walk with me even when the path ahead is unclear. I am showing you how to rely on my voice above every distraction. I am leading you into a place where peace becomes your default response, not fear. I am drawing you closer to me, not through chaos but through trust. Be still, my child. Stillness is not inactivity, it is confidence. Stillness is not giving up, it is surrender. Stillness is not weakness, it is wisdom. When you become still before me, you create space for me to move. When you rest in my presence, you allow me to work in ways you could not accomplish on your own. When you quiet your heart, you become receptive to my guidance. I am not asking you to understand everything, I am asking you to trust me through everything. The path you are walking may feel unfamiliar, but I am guiding your steps. You may not know what the future holds, but I hold your future. I have already gone ahead of you. I am preparing people, opportunities, resources, and breakthroughs that will align perfectly with the purpose I placed within you. Everything is going to be alright, not because circumstances will always be easy, but because I am with you in every circumstance. I am your shield when life becomes overwhelming. I am your comfort when your heart feels heavy. I am your strength when you feel weak. I am your counselor when you need direction. I am your provider when you lack resources. I am your healer when you are broken. I am your peace when your thoughts race. I am your anchor when the storms rise. And I want you to know something else, what is coming is far greater than what is leaving. The season ahead of you is not defined by loss but by restoration. Not defined by fear but by faith. Not defined by chaos but by clarity. Not defined by uncertainty but by divine alignment. You are stepping into a time of renewal, growth, and blessing. There are doors opening that you did not expect. There are opportunities forming that you did not pursue. There are people coming into your life who will support, uplift, and strengthen you. There are breakthroughs approaching that will solve problems you have carried for years. There is healing taking place in areas you thought would always remain tender. I am bringing closure where there was confusion, peace where there was turmoil, and joy where there was sorrow. You will look back on this season and realize that even in your weakest moments, I was carrying you. Even when you felt forgotten, I was working. Even when you felt stuck, I was preparing. Even when you felt delayed, I was aligning things for your good. You will see that my timing is perfect, my plan is purposeful, and my love for you is unshakable. So do not fear the unknown. Do not worry about what you cannot control. Do not allow anxiety to steal your peace. Do not let discouragement convince you that things will never change. They will change. They are changing. I am turning things in your favor even now. Walk with confidence, because I am guiding you. Pray with expectation, because I am listening. Hope with boldness, because I am faithful. Move forward with assurance, because I am already working out what concerns you. And remember this above all else, I am God. I am the one who made you, called you, sustained you, and promised to complete the work I began in you. Nothing is too hard for me. Nothing is beyond my reach. Nothing is outside my control. I have the final say in your life, and my final say is victory. Be still. Trust me. Walk with me. Rest in me. I am with you, and everything is going to be all right.